The constant flux of the world's financial situation has some groups thinking outside the box. Representatives from one of those organizations recently visited Marquette to continue the mission of educating the public on how fiscal bubbles form and why they burst. They believe that larger systems don't work in a period of economic crunch and therefore cannot be depended on when fast action is needed.
Minds about the need for transition.
But at a local level, people can organize and do things really very quickly. There's a lot that can be done, a lot that has been done and done successfully in other places. I mean, they did the same thing in the Great Depression in the 1930s in Europe. Municipalities backed local currencies. Then you could pay your local taxes in the local currency. It was a form of scrip, like California used in 2008. So it's a kind of sophisticated sort of IOU system. California was paying its bills in scrip rather than in U.S. dollars for a period in 2008. So that was at a state level something along these lines.
The Automatic Earth is one of the top 10 financial news sites in the world based on their traffic flow. Shortly after launching in 2008, they predicted the global market meltdown and the ensuing credit crisis. Foss and her cohorts believe in alternative local currency like street banks and time banks, where people trade their goods and services in a more sophisticated bartering system, may be the answer.
North America will be following the same path as Europe, and we can see the leading edge of that in, say, the bankruptcy of Detroit, for instance. Detroit is imposing 90% haircuts on pensions and municipal bondholders because they simply have no capacity to keep the promises they've made.
And the city of Marquette was just one of 22 stops on a 6-week, 14,000-mile tour of this message across the U.S.